Okay, just tidying up, what does BodyTalk look like? Well, it's very simple. You fill out an intake form, you lay on a table, face up, fully clothed. Practitioner will sit or stand beside you, and he will ask questions of your body. A session can last from 15 to 45 minutes. It says 30 there, but sometimes it'll be 15. And it's very, very simple to do and to see once you've learned how to do it. And what I'm going to do is just take a quick time out to give a treatment to somebody. I know most of you will be very reluctant to have a treatment from me. What we need is someone with a hip or back problem or a shoulder problem or something like that. Anyone going on with that? You haven't got a back problem. You got, preferably, where are we? Come on, out you come. Have you got life assurance and your will done? Hi, what's your name?
Sandra.
Donna?
Sandra.
Sandra, okay. Okay. What's going on with you?
Neck problem.
You got a neck problem? Mm-hmm. Does it affect your shoulders?
Yes.
And they get sore, tight sometimes?
Yeah, more so my right side.
Just sit on the table here. Let's see what your range of motion, just so you can take your arm here and bring it up. Let me put it out and bring it up. When does it get sore?
I don't feel the same.
Not particularly? No. Well, it's not affecting you very badly. You can't get behind to do your bra up very easy. Let's see the range of motion.
There's just
and
there, yeah, that hurts.
That hurts both ways?
Yeah.
Go forward.
Yeah, that hurts.
That hurts. Go back.
Yeah.
All of it hurts at a strong range, and it's jammed up around there. Lie on your back for me.
Should I take my shoes off?
No, they're fine. And if you've got a problem up there, you've probably got a bit of a problem down the low back too. Does it get sore at any long-term standing or sitting?
Yes.
Ever hurt in bed?
Yeah.
Right. Let's see your range of motion here. Just relax your leg. We'll bring it up. It's good there. But let's go out. That's not bad. Let's go in. That is lousy. That should come to here. Yep, you've got very poor internal rotation of your hip. Let's come up. No, let me do the job, okay? Hamstring okay. Out there is okay. Internal, a bit better on this side, but still not good. Right, so what happens is when this is all jammed up here, that's going to jam your neck up as well. And vice versa. But you can't get that to correct unless you get this to correct. Okay? So what we're going to do is just set you up by firstly getting your brain to work a bit better in what we call the cortices, where I'm just going to balance the two hemispheres of the brain so the brain can work properly and efficiently. I obviously have to do this in all female patients.
No comment.
Occasionally in men, but not Australian men. Okay, now we're just going to communicate with the body. Right, now some of her problem here is that there's mechanical balance of upper and lower body, but there's also some problems in what we call her piriformis muscle. That's the muscle that stabilizes the pelvis between the sacrum and the hip, and when it is not functioning right, it causes instability in the pelvis, which will cause the pelvis to tighten up, combined with what we call the psoas muscle and the iliacus. So we're going to do combinations with them because the piriformis is actually controlled by the pericardium of the heart. And pericardium of the heart is about heart protection and to do with relationships, either with family, parents, boyfriends, etc. But when there's a few issues around that, over a period of time, that piriformis will actually start getting weak and not supporting the pelvis. primarily on the right side. It's not really bad on the left side. We'll just check how much it is. Just sit up, legs over the side, and I'm just going to test her piriformis. And I'm going to hold the leg here, and I'm going to push out, and you're going to resist. Good, that's strong. And we come this side, and I push out, and you're going to resist. And that's pretty strong, but it's a little bit wobbly. Lie down. Not as bad as I thought it might be, but that's good. Okay, so what I'm going to do is set up a connection between the upper and lower back and what we call reciprocal relationships to balance the spine out, because the upper part of the spine controls the lower. The top vertebrae is the second top vertebrae is second bottom, and so on. So I'm going to do connections between all that, and we're going to do angular connections between the shoulders and the hips, because this is the dynamics of how the posture of the body works itself out. And we're also going to do links around her sacrum up to her occiput, and from her sacroiliac joints to her TMJ. Whenever you have a TMJ problem, it's usually because you've got a sacroiliac problem, or vice versa. The two go together. So what we're doing with that formula is I'm going to tap it out. Okay. That's starting to free up. Now we're also, the psoas muscle, as I said, is being affected, and that's the kidneys, and that's around willpower and will to survive and things like that, but willpower in general, and also fear. And we're going to bring that association to the psoas to strengthen that up, and I'm going to do a formula to link those. And what I'm going to do is go back to some threads, because there's got to be some issues in her life that pertain to that. There'll be issues, in her case, quite early in her life, in early childhood, and this side is the worst. So it's going to be some of the childhood issues you have with your father, and or one of the masculine figure. It could be an older brother or whatever. But just standing up to and trying to establish your identity. It created this energy weakness, which at the time wouldn't have caused much, but it's part of that story that builds up over a period of time. So we're going to do that link, and we're going to tap that out. Cool. Further. No. Now, what's going to happen is over the next little while, next couple of days, there's going to be a lot of balancing occur. Muscles are going to tighten up and release according to releasing all the different things, and there'll be an improvement. But even what I've done, we should see some evidence of improvement at this stage. So we'll just have a look. Lift your head. Oh, that goes up a bit easier. And that's going right out, and that's coming around a bit further. Not a great deal yet. This one, that's turning out a bit further, and that one's turning in further. That's an improvement of about 20%. Over the next couple of days, it should be about 80%. And in the meantime, this area in the neck will have released a bit. Now, it's easier on that side. It's still a bit tight on that side though, isn't it? Okay, let's just do a little bit more reciprocal work on that. Okay. So that was a fairly short version, and we can be doing work between organs and relating all sorts of different parts. And you're setting up the conditions. Now the body's going to heal itself. And with her body, it'll be short. I expect the neck to be pretty pain-free by tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah. And the back will be a lot freer. And the mobility's improved about 20 or 30% at the moment, but it'll improve a good 80% by a couple of days and make a world of difference. So that's the type of thing we set up. Whereas under physical therapy, trying to do something like that, you go for months to get even a 30% improvement in range of motion on a hip. And we can often do that in a few minutes. That painful?
No.
No? Easy to have? You ever had BodyTalk before?
No.
No? Okay. All right, where you lived?
Yes.
Good.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. So as you can see, it's a pretty simple technique. So in a nutshell, BodyTalk, body can heal itself. It identifies root causes, it's integrative healthcare. It uses the entire context of your life to aid in healing. You can learn more. We have a free newsletter for the BodyTalk system where we send out articles and interesting things. And we've just launched my new book called The Science and Philosophy of BodyTalk, which goes into a lot more depth than what I did tonight, explaining how all that works. And that's now available. It's being released and actually launched tonight. I haven't officially launched it, have I? It is now officially launched.